Okay, in the next couple of videos, I try to explain a business model called search result in 20 seconds. Okay, let's just start going to yahoo.com and search for a restaurant in Boston. So I go to yahoo.com and search for a restaurant called Avila in Boston. Okay, so this is a search result for that restaurant. The first one is actually coming from Yahoo itself, it's like local yahoo.com. You can see in the search result actually show the map, some information and so on, which is okay because it's coming from the Yahoo. The other is coming from the other side, as you can see, from the same restaurant, the site of that restaurant, from the Boston.com city. But then in two other sites, you see a different search result in City Search and Yelp. As you can see, in this search result, you see a rating, category, the hours of operation, the address, and so on. So how is it possible that these two is different from others? That's because, first of all, these two sites actually provide this information in something called micro format, such that the Yahoo search can actually distinguish from, let's say, the address and hours of operation and other text on the site. Otherwise, it would be very hard. You have to use some, AI or basic algorithm to distinguish this. Other than that is that Yahoo lets you actually customize the search result. If you look at here, there is a customization, and then, so you can actually go and basically click on a manage settings, and you will see that basically these are the sites that they are the customized result for you, including Yelp and Yahoo Local that we saw, and probably City Search. Here, City Search. So with the combination of providing the information, these specific information in something called micro formats, and changing the search result, you can basically differentiate between the search result of these sites and other sites. Okay, you can also add more sites to this list. So for example, if you go and look at here, you see that there is a gallery of all sites which is available that you can add. I mean, for example, let's see what other sites stumbled upon, Wikipedia, and all these other sites, which is not turned on by default, but you can always turn them on. Okay, so first of all, if you look at these, you will see that all these sites probably add up to be 100. So there are only 100 sites that they already add enhancement in the search results. And so that's one thing. And the other thing is that if you go and figure out the technology behind that, Yahoo actually using something called SearchMonkey. So SearchMonkey is basically an engine, semantic web type of engine, but it requires the site owners to actually add these micro formats to the site, of course, so the search can recognize these specific metadata, and then after that it lets you actually create your own, build your own customization, and then add it to those lists. So I think that SearchMonkey actually released about a year ago, so it's been almost a year. But as you can see, there are not that many sites, like about 100 sites, which they actually added enhancement. We believe one reason is because, one barrier is because the site owners need to change something, and they are, it's not easy for them to actually change the site. The site is running, it's operational, and so on, and any changes of that, create a risk. Unless, you are talking about a site which aggregated many other businesses, and such as Yelp or City Search, and that brings so much value for them. So we believe that one, it's difficult, to basically change the site. Two, there's not much incentive for many of these sites to do that. So we try to actually address these two in this business model, and I will explain it in the next